So the 6 of them continuing to slowly approach the tape. And they're off. They're off and running in the Junior Jumpers Open National Hunt Flat Race, listed. And Reiki Revolution goes into the early lead to Block Rockin' Beats in second, with Manila Hollow running in third position early on. The white jacket with the maroon stripes worn by Sam Twiston-Davies, followed by Count of Vendôme in fourth place, and the back two, Lucky in Taipan, a black cap, and Fortune de Mer is held up at the back of the field, as he was here at the showcase meeting, and he came through to finish a very close second to Block Rockin' Beats, who currently sits in second behind Paddy Hanlon and Reiki Revolution, as they're coming pretty much in single file down the stands rail. And the lead is with Reiki Revolution, successful at Galway last month, to Block Rockin' Beats in second. And then Manila Hollow in third place, wins coming at Ballinrobe and at Roscommon, as the leader just starts to get away a little bit here. Reiki Revolution has just grabbed hold and opened up by about 7 or 8 lengths to Block Rockin' Beats in second. Manila Hollow, whose Roscommon win has been boosted by the runner-up at Navan this afternoon, racing in third. Count of Vendôme is in fourth place. Lucky in Taipan and Fortune de Mer, the back two. So heading away from us now, and Reiki Revolution is in front by about 8 lengths here to Block Rockin' Beats and Gavin Sheehan in second. Manila Hollow is in third. And then fourth place, currently with the best turned out winner, Count of Vendôme. And then Lucky in Taipan and Fortune de Mer yet to be put into the race. So still, it is Reiki Revolution. Sprung a surprise last time, leading, but not by quite so far, to Block Rockin' Beats in second. John Nallen's Manila Hollow in third, and then Brian Hughes and Count of Vendôme, Lucky in Taipan, and then Fortune de Mer. So continuing their run away towards the highest point on the course. The lead continues to be with Reiki Revolution, and it stands at about 3, just getting squeezed along in second, Block Rockin' Beats, to just try and get a little bit closer to the leader, being tracked by Manila Hollow. Count of Vendôme just in behind that, then Lucky in Taipan and Fortune de Mer. So getting close to the top of the hill, it is still Reiki Revolution in front. Block Rockin' Beats is not really picking up the bridle in second place and is 5 lengths behind the one in front, followed by Manila Hollow, and then Count of Vendôme, Lucky in Taipan, and then Fortune de Mer. So about to freewheel downhill, it is Reiki Revolution to the squeezed along Block Rockin' Beats, 4 lengths away. On the outside of that one is Manila Hollow, and then Count of Vendôme, Lucky in Taipan, and Fortune de Mer is starting to make progress on the outside. It is still Reiki Revolution that leads them down the hill, but they are quite closely bunched now. Block Rockin' Beats is pushed along, still waiting Manila Hollow, Fortune de Mer, Count of Vendôme still travelling perfectly well, and the one that is off the bit is Lucky in Taipan, as well as Block Rockin' Beats. That's been the case for a little while. It's Reiki Revolution leading on the run towards the home turn. Manila Hollow is in second place, challenging Block Rockin' Beats. Count of Vendôme is still held together. Likewise, Fortune de Mer, Reiki Revolution. Block Rockin' Beats is nothing if not game on the inside. Fortune de Mer off the bridle now, Manila Hollow, then Count of Vendôme as they start to make their run up the hill, and Block Rockin' Beats responding. Here's Fortune de Mer coming into second position. Block Rockin' Beats the leader, but here's Fortune de Mer back with another challenge to Block Rockin' Beats, and this time Harry Skelton has not blinked and has sauntered to a narrow lead to Block Rockin' Beats, doing his best, but cheeky enough here. Fortune de Mer gets revenge on Block Rockin' Beats. Their showcase clash reversed today. In third position, Count of Vendôme, and then in fourth, Manila Hollow.
We started and ended with success for Harry Skelton. We started off with Ace of Spades and now just seen Fortune de Mer win under the cheekiest of cheeky rides. I think you'll have to go, several years before you see anything like that. You must have been very confident.
Yeah, I was, Lydia. Look, the last day I just felt the horse. I got there too soon and I felt that he just threw the race away a little bit. So I had to do something a little bit different, just hold on to him, try and get the rail if I could. And then once I had the rail and the horse, he couldn't go anywhere. He had to run straight. And he is full of ability. So obviously, no, it's good that he's gone and won today.
And are these tactics you feel you're going to have to employ just while he's learning?
Yeah, exactly. Like these young horses, you got to make them. We want to make them for future horses, hurdles and chases. I seen with Load of Sud yesterday, and even actually Be Aware in the Greatwood. You got to teach them. You got to teach them to run, to race properly and save their energy. And that's the worst thing you can do is let them get in front of themselves, and then they do too much too soon, and then they don't make it to further down the line as a nice hurdler or chaser.
It's one thing having the theory; it's another thing executing it. You have to be really brave to actually follow through to that degree. Is that how you're feeling?
Yeah, I'm in a very fortunate position. Dan never really gives me an instruction. I'm running for great owners. It's a great big team effort, and we all want the same result. We all want to be back here in March and dream of making these horses into good hurdlers and good chasers further down the line. But look, obviously it's inevitably it's I'm the last man out there on board, so just to ride the race and to ride the horses how I feel. I know the horses inside out. I ride them every day at home. I'm always riding them work. I know I'd like to think that I know what their strengths and weaknesses are. The last day this horse got beat because I got there too soon. He ran green, he threw the race away. I wasn't going to let that happen again today.
Okay, well, you certainly didn't let that happen. And finally, Be Aware. That was a run full of great promise, bearing in mind the horse only started in January.
Exactly. You might say, why has he finished second 3 times? But I actually felt today he was a bit fresh and a bit keen. He winged the first and landed out on his head, and he grabbed the bridle and was a bit keen early. Once I got him settled, he went through the race really well. I felt I got to Burdett Road actually, and I thought I was going to go by him. Fair play to the winner. He was tough and kept on well at the line, and we've hit the line both together. But unfortunately, we came out on the other side today. But we'll go straight to the Ladbroke now, and a bit softer ground. We'll be welcoming him to Be Aware.
Congratulations on a great meeting for the team.
No, thank you very much.
Cheers. Thanks, Harry. Cheers. We bookend the final day of the November meeting here at Cheltenham with winners for the Skelton team. We started with Ace of Spades, we just ended with Fortune de Mer, and even before Ace of Spades crossed the line, you said this horse, Fortune de Mer, was your best chance of a winner on the day. Mind you, what a cool ride from your brother that was.
It was a great ride, yeah. We learnt so much the first day when he ran here at the October meeting. Halfway up the running, if I'd been watching it at home and we'd had a power cut, you'd have just presumed he won. Couldn't believe he got beat halfway up the running. Not taking anything away from the winner that day. It's obviously a very good horse, backed up the form today. But I just think we hit the front and then he drifted left, which is his want a little bit. But we learned everything about him that day, what not to do, more than what to do. But I feel like he's a real champion bumper horse because showing it around the track now, it doesn't matter how fast you go, he'll be able to travel, and he's obviously got plenty of finish as well, so he's pretty good.
And do you think he'll always need this level of finessing, or is it just while he's learning his trade at the moment?
Well, I hope as time goes by he becomes a little less complicated. But if he's going to be, at least he's got the ability, and we'll have to work with him.
Okay, and so what will we see him again between now and the champion bumper?
Yeah, I'll give him a good break now. You'll probably see him in February in a normal bumper, because I think he's a horse that will probably improve more for a run than a load of galloping at home, because he's not the biggest framed horse in the world, and you can very easily overdo those, I feel. So we'll give him a run somewhere appropriate in February and then come here.
4 winners at this meeting is clearly a very strong performance, but you also must be pleased with the runner-up in the Greatwood, Be Aware, a horse that didn't run until January. On his 5th start has just done that, and he's clearly got a big one coming up in the near future, surely, hasn't he?
I'd hope so. Lovely horse. He's always looked a talented animal. We obviously bided our time until we debuted him. Didn't expect him to win that day. He did it purely on ability. He backed it up a few times in some good novices. Obviously, he stepped into handicaps the last twice and cemented, the fact that he is good. It also probably cements the fact that he's not £20 ahead of the handicap or anything daft like that. But it cements that he's very good. I think the ground can be softer for him today. He's learning to race a little bit better all the time. He's not leaning on the bridle as much. Fair play to the winner. I actually thought we'd come to beat him, and the winner actually picked up halfway at the run-in. So
he's a smart horse, though, that winner.
Well, of course he is, and he's loads of experience. But I just feel like we'll go now probably Ladbroke, Betfair, not see about the county, maybe the Coral Cup instead. But I think he's going to be that type of horse. Give him plenty of runs in those handicap hurdles, and then with a bit of luck, I'd love to hope he'd be Load of Sud Mark II next year.
Yeah, and the scope to go up in trip as you're hinting at.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, his brother Lac de Constance is a very, very talented horse, if not a little able to find an injury along the way. But they're definitely horses that will step up in trip.
Okay, well, it's a great meeting for the team. Congratulations to you all. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Cheers, Dan. Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.